Sherona. It's around 1ish, and I'm just going to sleep, so rise and shine at 5 o'clock in the morning for work. Just fed the boys. Edward actually isn't up yet. Sometimes he is, sometimes he isn't. Hamsters, you know, dusk and dawn. I don't know if you'll get that, but hamsters sleep most of their lives. You know, when you get up at dusk and dawn during the session. Yeah. So he'll be awake normally at 10 o'clock. Yeah. Stay up for that long and then go back to bed and such. As where Peyton will normally be easier to wake up. And it's kind of like a dog or a cat in the sense that when you're asleep, they never really zone out. Sorry, Peyton's just eating some little ones. So cute. Oh, he's looking good. That's gone to the toilet. Sorry, but this time you're not going to see his boxes. And as you can kind of tired. I've been doing a bit of sewing on his leggings that I like. You know, near like the crotch area, they always kind of get holes. I decided to sew along there because it has tiny little holes. And I know it's just make it bigger. And I want to make the whole thing kind of stronger anyway. So, yeah. And because it's 4 lines that join into the middle, I decided that each line will have a color of red. Yeah, boring. My sister Joanne came around tonight just to make an egg omelette. Her words. I've been doing some fashion designs. Well, I don't want to call myself a fashionista, but like doing sketches of dresses and such. Trying to go into my own little world and staging and make them and such. I think it would be really cool to like have a daughter and make her clothes at her. And such. I got some few ideas. Not really great ones, but I guess I need some more inspiration. I've got a few books lined up that I need to read, and of course I'll have videos on my reviews of them. Most people like, oh my god, totally, I love this book, you should check it out. But you know, it's a review, in and out, I guess. Yeah. My Venus flytraps are starting to bud again, so that's great. When I first got them, I used to feed them mealworms quite a bit, and then they suddenly just started dropping their heads like the mouths really quickly, their buds. So I was quite worried about them. But one of them's got a really good head on it now, so it can't feed again. So that's good. It's kind of this big, but it's just big enough for mealworms. And the other Venus flytrap, I've actually decided to cut off her flower because I thought if I cut down the flower, then it's less energy she needs to grow the flower. And yes, it does attract bugs, but the worst comes to worst, you know, she gets to grow her buds, and I just have to feed her for a while by hand. I don't mind doing that. I mean, it can be sometimes trouble, you know, the mealworms are tricky fucking bastards, and they like to try and eat their way through them, like because of the mouth thing, because these bits here aren't really that strong. They're just like grass, thick grass kind of thing, needles of grass. So it's easy to bend. So sometimes they sort of wiggle their way out. No. I don't know if you guys know much about inside and out traps, but I do, and now I want to like say. Okay, tell me one words. Okay, so with these fly traps, I'm feeding. Okay, so most people when they hear Venus flytraps, they think of this like monster eating flower that if you put your finger near it, no, no. Yeah, maybe if you stick your finger in there, it's closed. But anyway, inside their mouths, they have these tiny little hairs. They're called trigger hairs. So once a bug goes in there, insectivores, once they go in there, they have to touch both of the trigger hairs, not just one. First trigger hair is like a warning, might be something, because you see they can't chance things like this. They have to make sure that it actually is food, because once the energy that takes to snap them shut is so much that if there's nothing in there, they probably will die out. The mouth will die out. So that's why they take such precaution. And so if it does successfully get a bug, then it will close it fully, and it will keep closing until it goes like this, pretty much. So, yeah. And then it'll get like fluid acid rising into the pod, and it kind of just melts the body of said insect down, and the stuff that's mixed into the acid is actually the food. When the mouth is reopened, then you find the little carcass. So it's kind of cool. You just see. Yeah. I really am fascinated with it. So yeah, they're really great flowers. I do want some more carnivorous ones, not just Venus flytraps. Zach got me my first Venus flytrap on Valentine's Day. It wasn't anything planned. We just went up the garden set with Jessie, my dog, and we saw it. Oh, I'll buy that for you. No, yeah. And I named her Demilo. um, then my brother saw that I had one, and he wanted to get one, so he got one. And he was like, "Oh, Shona, can you look after this for me?" And sure, just, thinking that he'll take it back soon or whatever. Still have it from Valentine's. I'm not complaining. It's the one that's less healthy. Like Demilo, I haven't had to cut off her fur. Not that she's the one that's had the mouth grow back. They all got tiny little mouths, but hers is the one that's big enough to really eat something. Venus flytraps have to, the water you give them has to be, it's called, I can't think what it's called. Anyway, okay, so you can buy it, this water, but how I get it is I just collect rainwater. It's pretty much, it has to be clean and non-chemical, so nothing out of the tap. That isn't very healthy for you in fly trapping. So yeah. Um, so I have like a old vinegar bottle with rainwater in it. I like use them. Don't give them too much water, but before I give them water, I always check the soil to see how dry or damp it is, and you know, with that, I give them some or not. That works. I guess it's enough about Venus flytraps and such. Bye.